Alrighty, what is going on, everybody? My name is Blitzwinger, and of course, welcome back to another episode of the Daily Drive for Cars 2, the video game, whereby we basically use a brand new car every single day, and I get to answer some of your questions, and it could be literally any question. Just like you saw on on yesterday's episodes, you saw that it could literally be any random question. So today, let's get into it, and there's one very random question today, because I've already did the random generator, so it's going to be fun. So let's get into it, and of course you could always comment below with your answer to these questions, and on top of that, with your questions that you would like to see answered some point down the line. So today we're going to be playing as, of course, Francesco Bernoulli. I believe that's how you pronounce his last name. Maybe not, maybe yes, I'm not sure. But nonetheless, today the first question is, do you watch the news on TV? Do I watch them? Yes. Do I go out of my way to watch them? No. I am one of those people that does not like to watch the news very often because it just frustrates me. It frustrates me on how the news is reported, what news is reported, and on top of that, sometimes it just pisses me off in the world we live in, where there's just so much corruption and stuff going on that it's just kind of depressing to watch the news, which is why I usually tend not to. Now, that being said, do I know of big events and everything that is going on in the world? Of course. I mean, you can stay connected, and I read the news and things like that, but I never necessarily go out of my way to watch things just because I don't like the style of presentation and the overall kind of depressing nature that news usually has. So that's also why, for example, for me, I love movies. The crazier they are in terms of like monsters, robots, whatever, the more unrealistic it is, the more fun it is for me, just because if I want to watch something realistic, I'll just turn on the news and listen to that and be like, ooh, that's a very touching story. So yeah, that's my opinion on that. The next question is, have you ever had chicken pox? Yes, I have. I actually, in fact, got it when I was going into a summer camp back in Israel. I was going to a summer camp, and overnight I got really itchy, and then I wake up in the morning, and I look over at my friend, and he's like, what the hell is going on with your face? That's how he said it, I think. And I just ran out, and I was like, whoa, and I got chicken pox, so they sent me back home, and then I got to stick around at home, and it looked like I was a Dalmatian. Yeah, it wasn't a pretty sight. But nonetheless, of course, it's a good thing to have it as you're young, because it's much easier to defeat it as a virus. So that being said, let me know in the comment section below your answers to this question, and of course, also like the video by hitting the like button, and subscribe for much more content for the Blitzwinger channel, from the Blitzwinger channel. Alrighty guys, peace out, have a great day.